Gather around.
You still playing with your torch?
Yeah, I still got my torch. It turned out, I found a piece of pine, a big pine tree fell down on Greensboro Street, and I wanted to try the pine because it has such variation in soft and hardwood. And the only problem was I went through the bottom. And so that piece is more of an experimental piece. But the way it worked out with the symmetry of the grain is worked out really well.
That's interesting.
And I wanted to get more ridges on the end grain here, but I couldn't get the softwood burned out. Maybe that's because the tree was still close to lot. It was pretty wet. But other than that, I really had a good time making it. My kids helped me with the torch. A lot of sand, a lot of steel wool.
What's really neat about this is Bob is doing a lot of these flutes. You notice the flutes in here? But he did it with a torch. I mean, basically, it's almost like fluting, and it is kind of neat. The thing is, what I would have done, I would have textured this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a surprise. That's right. No, but seriously, you'd never know. You'd never know that was a patch. Honest to God, you'd never know. You put a little bead in here, you texture this little bead, and it just looks natural.
Right.
And you can take a little leather dye
And pour it
inside, shake it.
Right. Well, the whole thing is...
You'd never, ever know that was a patch.
It had a real variable color to it once it was burned and then steel wool. And so I coated it with stove polish.
It's nice. It's a gorgeous piece. But you don't need to tell people you went through the... I mean,
okay.
Seriously.
And I've also been thinking that it'd be fun to go back with that copper or bronze paint that we had when the guy from Texas came up and we did the painting.
Yes.
The copper on the black would just look
Be interested to see how it would take.
Yes.
I'm not sure how it would take. But that is
the only finish on it is just the stove black.
I love the flutes, though. The flutes are just really kind of neat.
That's a neat piece.
It is, isn't it?
I love it. I'm going to try that.
You can borrow Liza's torch.
I think I better do it outside.
Yep.
You said by number, and I get a number 1, and it goes to number 25. We're missing 24 pieces in between.
I'd say just
You don't have to do them in order.
Here we go.
Grab which one to
Todd, are these yours?
Yes.
These are baseball bats. Todd doesn't realize the baseball bat really is longer than these here. He just hasn't got a long piece of wood.
Well, I started them for Lazy Days, and that's as big as a piece I can put on a small lathe for Lazy Days, right? So,
Which is nice when he did the laser.
yeah,
It really is nice.
and that's Frank's finish, basically.
But that is nice. A little rounded here. You run out of wood?
No, I wanted it to look like it was turned. That's why I left the...
Oh, you didn't think the rest of it was turned?
Well, when a kid gets a baseball bat, someone's dancing a baseball bat, take it off the lathe.
Ted?
Pretty.
Cherry maple? A cherry burl?
The only thing
Is that?
this is actually really quite nice. Looks like cherry burl.
I think that's what it is.
I think it looks like cherry burl to me. The only thing that I have a problem with this, Ted, is it's so flat to the base. I think I would have liked to just have raised it just a hair. And so I would have put just a slight bead here and sat on a bead. And it would have given it just a little bit up off the...
So I tried to get it toward just look like it was floating.
Yeah, well, you needed just a hair up to do that. You started it here, that's nice. The way the shadow is coming in here, that is really quite nice. But it's just not quite enough. It needed to be just a wee bit more. I'm talking 1/8 of an inch speed would have been perfect. It would have given you that float right up. You know what I'm talking about. That's nice. Well, that's pretty nice top. I like the top. Oh, Ted yours also. So you do more than one piece a month.
You just haven't been here for a while.
That's nice. I mean, really pretty. Actually, it's a beautiful piece of wood. Now that's supposed to be an insult, but I don't really mean it as an insult. It's a beautiful piece of wood. You did a nice job with it.
Somebody else besides me likes junk wood.
Well, that's a problem. Is you look at a piece, you see a piece, you put all this work, right? It's a beautiful piece of wood. That is a nice piece. Cedar, who's working with cedar? You gotta sign your piece.
I don't have that yet.
It's nice enough to be signed.
That's one of the better ones, yes.
It's nice enough to be signed, that should be signed. One of my Friday guys just did a piece, cedar, just like, something like this. It was amazing, it's just a regular piece. This is a nice piece, don't get me wrong. Nothing special about it, but it's a nice piece. He did a little bit of wood burning, put a little chip in here, a little water in here. Oh my God. They're just absolutely turned it into a gallery piece. But this is nice. I can see you're attempting beads. How did you get these lines in there?
With a skew chisel.
Yeah. Use a 3-point tool. You make yourself a little pyramid tool and make a bead there. But nice. I mean, it really is nice. You get a nice even flow here. And that's nice. So you're really getting it. So you've been turning for 10 years?
Since January.
Same difference. Yours also. I can recognize the
Rotate around, Frank.
I'm sorry.
We can sit.
Oh. What I'm saying, you can see the flats, right? But it's the idea. This is nice. The idea, instead of just cutting it off and having it plain, that's nice. But it would be even nicer with the bead, and you can make a bead so simply with the pyramid tool. Just as easy, in fact, probably even faster than you did with the skew chisel. It's really nice. But you're getting your thickness is nice. That's good. That's good. No, you really did good. That's really nice. Well, this is pretty.
That's from the tornadoes after in April. Holly Springs was ripped down. That's the crotch that I split in half.
And what you need to do, this is a nice piece, by the way. They're very pretty. It doesn't feel good. What you need to do is talk to Bob, but just come back in with the 3M gold or the 4-mark steel wool that, blow it off, put a finish over that. You feel the little roughness?
It's poly. I don't like using poly, but I thought it would help strengthen the bark.
It could, but the point being, it has to be sanded. What we do with finishing like that is you put it on, and I would take this down. This is a little bit rough for me. I would take it down to 3M gold. I would then blow it all out, clean it off, and then my varnish one, I actually use a 3,000 grit 3M product and actually finish the finish. Take the final piece off, and then wax it. It'll feel totally different. What Bob was telling you is absolutely correct. Seriously, this is a nice piece. You do that, it'll feel just like Bob's piece did. The only thing that's missing is that extra little sand. And I feel very strongly about that in the sense that a piece has to look nice, and this looks nice. It just doesn't feel nice. And a piece should feel nice, because people are going to feel it. That's the difference in picking a piece of wood or picking a piece of metal. You're going to feel it. And this looks nice, it just doesn't feel nice. That's interesting.
Mine too. It's from the same tree.
Oh, interesting.
I got that out of the AAW magazine a couple summers ago. You take a piece and hollow, turn it between centers, and offset it, grab the offset tendon and hollow it out, and then put it back in the original centers and finish it off.
Bias turning is what they call them. And it's really kind of nice. It doesn't feel good either. But it looks nice. It's a great turn.
I had given up on that piece because
No, you don't have to give up on this.
it's split.
No. It's nice. What do you mean giving up on it?
It's split.
Oh, it splits away.
I threw it in the junk pile and came back after a week and the splits had healed up.
Oh, I haven't done it. Yeah, I did that with a piece of beer one time. But no, it's a nice piece. But once again, it doesn't feel good. I'm seriously. You buff this, you sand this down, and you put some oil in that, and it'll just change, just like Bob's piece. Where's Bob?
He's back there.
Which Bob? That's right. Bob, we need this is exactly, saying that there, put the finish on that, and feel it done like your number 2 piece. Your little bowl, the number 2 piece that you just finished sanding. Same thing with this, is a nice piece feel that. It felt like your piece.
It just hasn't quite finished the finish.
So
Then it's the finish.
just go over with sandpaper and then polish.
We'll blow it off.
It's gotta be a light touch, you don't want to
Very,
begin with.
You're shaving very, very light. Very, very light. You're not sanding. It's just very, very light. In fact, you can use a slurry. A lot of times I'll use my 3M mix and use oil and actually put a little of the finish in it to do it. Particularly with cherry, because the slurry works beautifully with cherry. Cherry goes in and out with the finish. You make a little slurry, wipe it all off.
The trade-off was slurry sanding, because it tended to fill the pores.
Yeah.
Maybe you want that pore texture to be part of the piece, in which case you'll lose at least some of that with the slurry sanding. The positive side of that, if you want to fill the pores, like a smooth finish, you can do it with the slurry sanding. Furniture makers do that sometimes.
There's less dust too.
Well, I use it particularly with cherry because cherry is finishes up beautifully, but it's a dog to finish. Slurry is the magic finish for it. It's nice. Are you ashamed of your name? They're worth putting your name on. They're worth putting your name on.
It's too bad this one didn't come out.
Oh, you did awesome. Now this, I like this a lot. Whose is this?
That's mine.
I like this a lot.
That's a Ray Key practice poplar platter with an actual laser effect on it. The laser burned that edge in. It was, it was a practice piece, and I kept it flat.
Neat. I mean, isn't that neat technique?
You got to feel it because there's no. I had some people say, "How did you do that?" I'm like, "Well, it wasn't a tool.
How'd you get it so
You
even?
put it on the bed of a laser."
Well, this is assumed by laser.
Yeah,
So that's why I control it.
It's a spiral.
exactly.
It's pretty so even.
It's a spiral.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah, it's a spiral.
It's a spiral pattern.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Really, really steady
Now,
hand.
next time I see a piece, I'd love to see you do a piece now, just like this, with a skew chisel. Nice. I like that. That's a nice
Well,
one.
that's cute chisel, I can't give that.
Maybe a metal one.
Taking that course, how come I didn't see a piece like this?
Time it just right.
All you're doing is signing your name. What about this? That's very nice. Very nice piece.
That's me again. It's a guitar slide. My nephew's a guitarist. Piece of Purple Heart. Little laser to dress it up. Turns out some woods are good for that, some woods are not. Purple Heart's good and hard.
Were you in the class with Todd with this laser stuff?
Well, we're both members at tech shop, so that's where we
So
use
that's
it.
where you did this.
Yep.
Todd, see, he's doing some neat stuff. He's doing more than just signing his name.
And that's me again. No laser on that.
This is a nice little foot, just a little bead. This would have been a nicer piece if you'd come down just a little bit more here. Just to bring that in, almost a flat here. I would have loved to see just a slight more curve. Always a soft curve. The softer the curve, the nicer it's going to look. Seriously. But it's a nice piece. And once again, you did a nice job here also. But I like the way it sits up off the table like that. It's a nice piece. Whose is it?
That's Chris.
It's gorgeous. Really nice piece. It's round. That's nice. I like nice square sides, Next time. Next time. But to see the thing out, what he did too, this is what I was talking about with the other piece. That, you see, just an 1/8 of an inch bead, and he has it sitting up beautifully from the table. See how that just floats up just beautifully? But it's a teeny, teeny bead. Oh, it's perfect. It just, this is well done. This is really very nicely done.
That's definitely a gallery piece.
That is a gallery piece. It's a really nice piece. Oh, who's turning over? Now, I don't care for this. That's just straight. It doesn't do anything for me. I could have done something here to make this look a little bit more than just a tenon. It looks too much just like a tenon. There's so much more that you could have done here to make this look like a much finished. Look at this way.
I don't see the bottom, so That's just purely
Yes, you do. You just got to know how. Yes, you do.
Actually,
You do.
We don't do this. I very seldom ever. When I turn a piece, I almost never use compression chucking. I don't do compression chucking. Well, we'll talk about that. I do expansion chucking. You can finish the base. You can literally finish the base before you finish this. And then expansion chucking and never go back again and finish the inside. I can oil everything before I actually expand chucking. It doesn't leave you with this. Pretty. Oh, we got a knock holes up here. Looks like it's cracking.
It is cracking.
It is cracking.
It's a piece of sorry walnut and bleed gate.
You did a nice job with it, though.
That's pretty.
How'd you get the cracks in it?
Yeah. I didn't give it to you that way.
It's a beautiful piece of wood, I gave it to you.
Yeah, see, I don't like the base. To me, it's just plain. There's nothing that says I finish it off.
You got to beat it and texture it.
You could have done beating and or texture both. Something that says I've done.
You want me to introduce you to the laser?
But you know, the thing is, this is a nice piece. You did a really nice job with it. If this was compression chuck, and I'll show you that, compression chuck, you can now put it back on the lathe, and I would actually have put right here, I would put a line here, and I would have textured this whole thing. It would have hidden all those cracks. Seriously. And then you can even have done.
Playing with that.
No,
Besides, I use a vacuum chuck. I don't mess with that compression.
but it still shows up. You can't get rid of it. It's still there.
Oh yeah, they're always going to be there.
But you could have.
But it's good practice.
No, it's better than that. It's a nice piece. You did a nice job, except for that and the base. All right.
That's mine. It's not signed because I know it etch it in. It's not thick enough on the bottom for anything.
Yes, it is.
I almost went through the bottom.
Actually, you can. If you expansion chuck here, jam chucked it here, you could have actually just put even a recess bead that would finish off the base.
Can you keep it down? Almost done, okay?
Because it's kind of a pretty piece. I would have softened that just a little bit, just a little softer than having the shoulder. But no, you could have done just a line in here with a finish that says on the base.
Well, the base came. It came off.
Oh, well, no. You don't tell people the base came off.
No. I had something glued on there.
You removed the base.
And it came off before I wanted it to come off.
Put this here, come in here with
And I sanded it.
tool, you just make a line here, and then get a base. It doesn't have to stand up. It says on the base.
I understand. Been there.
Who's drinking?
Who's buying?
Let me ask the other question. Who's bought it?
I brought those two. I took some on. That's my first one.
This one. Yeah, I don't like it because this is too, to me, it's just too heavy. I like it a little bit finer than that. It works. It's strictly my opinion. Seriously, Wayne. I like them a little fine, a little more, detail, etc.
Well, to act it.
This looks like you usually left foot to turn it with. But there's nothing wrong with it. It's just I like a little finer, etc. If I was going to do something like this, then I'd want to I'd recess this, put a little button in there, make it more magic.
You obviously haven't seen that guy from Morocco turning on the leg, sitting on the ground with his foot.
Yeah, and this is a terrible handle.
True, I mean,
This is an absolutely terrible handle. No, this is a terrible handle. You couldn't make a handle worse than this if you tried. There's everything wrong with this handle. But there's nothing right about this handle. A handle should fit so it's comfortable right here. So in other words, that should be fitting. It's only about that big, too big. Seriously, a handle in a tool, particularly if you're going to be doing spindle work. The only thing right about this tool is the length. That's the correct length. You want about 7 inches. That's much too thick because you don't grab your tools. You don't hold on to a tool. This is for holding on to. You should never hold your tools. Even your bow gouges, you don't hold them. You you let them sit in your hand, but you don't hold them, you don't grip them. This is for gripping. That's wrong. You want to get rid of all of that, get rid of this stupid thing, and just have it so it just sits in your hand, nice and comfortable. It's just too, I mean, it's a bottle stopper that's too long. Wayne, you're gonna come over and we're gonna fix this. We bring it back and we'll take it down. No, seriously, it's not gonna be comfortable in your hand. When you're working spindle work, you want to be like this. Okay, you want to be like, that doesn't feel good at all. I mean, that really doesn't feel good at all.
You need bigger hands,
Take
Frank.
that down and it's amazing. Bring it back over. What is this?
That's projector right here.
Oh. This is your, the collar, if your ferrule is in your collar.
We'll screw that on there if you don't.
That's nice, nice little, whose is this?
That's mine.
It's nice, the way you raised it up, it's nicer.
Yeah.
Better than the other one.
Well, like I said, the other one, the other one, the other one was so rotted that the foot came off of it and I had to glue a brace on. This is natural edge
That's nice.
on a hollow log. This is the inside of the tree.
Nice. Look at that.
Nice
Gosh,
finish.
look at that.
Thank you.
But you did a nice job. I mean, this is really nice. You did a really nice
Inside
job.
out hollow.
I like
You know, the
that.
thing is,
Yeah.
seriously, it's almost like a Bob Verne finish. You did a nice job.
Thanks.
You guys want to talk one another about this here? But seriously, it's a nice, nice piece, isn't it, though? Okay, that's my piece.
That's an ugly piece.
I know, it has holes all over it. This is a piece of brown moly, and this is what I mean. I can now take this piece, I can take it home and I can chuck it up and redo the front. This is expansion chuck. This is a 3-footed piece, but I expansion chuck in here. I do 24-inch platters with the same thing. In fact, I have a 24-inch platter on my lathe right now, and I'll expansion chuck in here, just like this. And I can hit, years from now, I can put it back in and return that. And what I do a lot of times is, that's how I did it, I want to bring your eyes into the piece. And that's all I did was a simple little bead, and I did that with a pyramid tube. It took a good minute and a half, maybe not that long. And that's all it takes. Same thing here, you can do all kinds of things, and the base is still finished. You know, I took the time to finish it. The base is, this base is finished before I do the front. I never ever go back to the base. I can oil it. And I can chuck this up, you'll never see any bumps. That's what I find. I like expansion checker because of that reason. I'm lazy, I don't want to go back. I don't know how much turning did this take? Whose is it?
I think it was here.
Why is it?
I think it was left here by somebody else.
Alan. I didn't know Alan was turning. Where is Alan? Oh, I can't tease him, he's not here.
He said that was part of the grandfather clock.
How the hell can I tease him? He's not here. I can't pull his leg, that's not good. This is a storyboard, but I don't know if you guys ever do any spindle work. Alan is a master at spindle work, he really is. He does beautiful, beautiful work. But the idea is you use a story stick to do this stuff. And that's how you mark your pieces. Alan does, of course you all know Alan, he does superb work. He's been attorney for what, 3 months? Four. Why? Why so heavy?
I wanted a substantial piece out of it.
And there's nothing wrong with that. That's nice. Ambrosia maple. See his base? See, even like this, even like here, look at the final little detail. It literally takes minutes to do that. And yet it gets, when you turn it over, and you always turn pieces over. I don't care, you turn them over. Look at it. It's a nice simple, it's very simple. Me, I would have done all of this and everything else. But this is a nice piece. It's just really very nice, very, very nice. Cecil also does beautiful finishes on this stuff. And
I learned tonight I was spinning too fast with the polishing. I'm going to do it slower.
but it's a nice piece. I normally don't like this. I don't normally like it flat. If I see a flat piece like this, what I would do is, we did recently, one of the fellows came over, texture this and texture that. It's amazing what it did with a flat piece. It just changed the whole nature of the piece, just by texturing on both sides of the flat.
I like it.
Actually, you
Very
get away with this
architectural.
because you get a slight angle here and here. I like it. I normally would don't like that at all. I normally wouldn't like that. I like that. Now, this is more of my alley. This is Buckeye Burrow. Get this from California, Northern California. But see, expansion chucking, where is it? Expansion chucking? Number 3 jaws in here. Bingo, that's all you need to keep it inch. You need to now clean it up a little bit.
I know, I gotta get the wax.
Expansion chuck in here and return this again. And he should, because no. But the idea being, and when he does this here, once again, you see, with a platter, you got your rim, and then he has the center part here. And when you turn this, you always turn this first. So you have it laid like this, and you turn this first. Then you turn this, then you turn that. All right.
Because it moves.
I was waiting for someone to ask me why. But seriously, the reason is this. This is chucked up like this. If you took this off here and then came back, lift it around, I'll shut up, and do this, it's too much flex. You're not going to get a texture beading in there. You'll never get it like that. So you do it while you get all that wood here, 2 inches of wood here, does this, then comes back and does this, chucks it up here, does this. And you never go back to that. After the first time, you never go back. This is a gorgeous piece. It's Buckeye Burrow. One of my favorite woods. You did a beautiful job with it, Cecil.
I thought it was gonna come apart, so I put a lot of...
It'd be nice if it blew out some of the stuff, but you did a beautiful job. Thank you very much.
Is that the one that was on the Facebook?
Yeah, this you had on your faceplate of the shop. Yeah.
Yeah.